Look at me, I'm a ballerina. BAM! All right, it's October, students, and that means it's time for Dodger baseball. All right, Twitter hashtag LA loves October. It'll even give you a little symbol. It's awesome, okay? And I've always kind of looked forward to the opportunity when I could finally make a Dodgers video, all right, and kind of make some sort of educational point. Last night, it had been really bad, okay? So the Mets won game one in spite of Clayton Kershaw striking out 11 batters. It's just the Dodger bats just weren't producing anything. One run for the whole game. And then you get to the seventh inning of the second game, and it's like, oh my goodness, like what in the world is going on here? Because the Dodgers, once again, had only scored one. You can have Clayton Kershaw, you can have Zach Greinke, but if you're not scoring runs, nothing's going to happen. Then enter Chase Utley, all right? And what happens is Chase Utley is on first, and he is running to second, and then there is this big controversial play, all right? So Chase Utley does what they call a dirty slide into second. He slides late. He doesn't necessarily slide to hit the bag. Now, what Utley's doing here is he's trying to stop the double play, all right? As you can see here, Utley is sliding in a second. Now, here comes the Mets shortstop, Tejada, and BAM! Okay, but what you can see here is, first of all, Tejada does not touch the bag, all right? If you're trying to do a double play, part of doing a double play is tagging the bag, and then you've got to try to throw the runner out at first. Well, what he does here is he doesn't tag the bag. He actually misses it, and then instead of paying attention to the runner who slides on the far side of the bag, all right, if he'd been watching what he was doing, and then he's like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm doing like a 360 ballerina, and BAM! All right? And so the thing is that people are complaining, and it's like, okay, so he slides in the bag, all that kind of stuff, which the runner didn't even hit the bag either, but he's sliding so that he can stop the double play. And when I look at this, I'm thinking, okay, if the shortstop had watched the runner, had paid attention to where he was going and all of that kind of stuff, instead of trying to do ballet, he wouldn't have a broken leg. Yeah, did I mention? Yeah, he's got a broken leg. All right, that kind of sucks for him. But still, it's just we tell everybody, like we tell kids to look both ways before you cross the street. Watch where you're going. All of that kind of stuff. And then it's Utley's fault when this guy's got a broken leg because he wasn't watching where he was going. And as far as this being a dirty slide or whatever, this is a perfectly legal slide, and it can only hurt somebody if they don't know where they're going. The point was to stop the double play. And if you think about Machiavelli, all right, that the end justifies the means. Now, as long as this is within the rules, and his purpose was to get a run in and all of this kind of stuff. And the thing is, the Dodgers ended up winning the game 5-2. I mean, this was a great rally for the Dodgers. So as far as what ended up happening, like Utley was called out, but since the baseman didn't touch the bag, after the review, he was safe. And this has been, I believe, the first year that you've got the kind of, as far as the review and replay and all that kind of stuff in baseball. So, to me, it's a perfectly clean play. And he did what he had to do to be successful. And the only people that are upset about this are Mets fans or whatever. Now, of course, when we apply POV analysis, all right, point of view, I'm looking at this as a Dodger fan, and this excites me, all right, because this team that looked like it was about to just go down in 3 games, all of a sudden we're back in it, 1-1. Anything could happen at this point, okay? So it's going to New York, but the Dodgers are still in contention. But the thing is, it really depends on how you look at it. A lot of Mets fans are ticked here because when they look at this, they're just like, oh, that was such a dirty slide, and it's like, come on, people, like, seriously, anybody in the same situation would have done that, and nobody's thinking about, like, what Utley took there. Look at this. It's like, bam! When you look at that hit, it's like, man, he got, like, hit in the face. So, to me, Chase Utley is a hero. But then again, that goes to me as a Dodgers fan. If you ask a Mets fan, they will more than likely have a totally different account of the game because this changed the outcome of the game, unquestionably. But thank you, Chase Utley, for very literally taking one for the team. All right, until next time. Dodgers. Woo! Bam!